Hey guys, so you guys know that I haul, like I have ridiculous impulse buying problems and I buy a bunch of things and I said I return a bunch of things, but sometimes I'm like so caught up in the hype of a product that I end up keeping it thinking I can get it to work for me, and then it just collects dust, and I don't end up using it. And then there's some things that for some reason I keep even though I actually hate. So this video is going to be products that I regret buying. It's probably going to be a really long video, so let me just hurry up and get it started. Well, the first thing I want to talk about, let's see, are some things that I know you guys love. And they're these EOS lip balms. And while these are cute, the packaging is adorable. They are obviously conversation pieces if I whip this out and somebody's like, oh, what is that little egg thing that you're putting on your lips there? They're not practical to like carry on around with you. You would have to have a large purse. You can't slip this in your pocket unless you had like a coat on or something, and then it would go in there. And then, I mean, there's just nothing special about the balm. It doesn't moisturize my lips any more than like any other chapstick I use. And so, I mean, I got a good deal for these. I think I paid like $5 for all three of them, probably 10, but whatever. They will get used up because you can never have too many chapsticks, but I'm just saying that this is one thing that I did not think lived up to the hype for me personally. Okay, so keeping along with lip products, where are we gonna go? This Revlon lipstick that I got here, I bought it because of the color. It's 700 Crystal Cut Coral. This smells like old lady lipstick. Like the smell is so off-putting on this, but I thought it was such a pretty color. But I should have been like paying attention and saw that it was a frost. And even its swatch is really pretty, but this on just looks hideous. I mean, it's like 1980s frosty pink lipstick. It settles in the lines in my lips. It's just garbage is what it is. And then another Revlon product is the Color Stay Ultimate Liquid Lipstick. And so I picked up this color, which is 065 Prize Peach, which looks like a really pretty neutral peach color. Once again, it swatches beautifully, right? So I'm thinking, oh, that's great. That'd be a nice, like, peachy nude, dark, color. That's good. When this dries, it is the most nasty matte feeling on your lips ever. Like, it feels like face paint. Like when face paint dries and it feels like it's pulling and it starts to get itchy, and I don't know, it's just horrible. Yeah, even with like a lip gloss over it, it's just horrible. So I do not recommend those at all. Okay, the next two lipsticks, I have a lot of lip products, guys. The next two lipsticks are from NYX. They're their round lipsticks. I picked these up because they were like really, really, really popular. So I have orange soda, which, I mean, look at the packaging there. It looks like an orangey nude, right? It looks a little light, but it doesn't look that light. When you swatch this, what is that? That is like white orange. It looks like sherbet, like orange sherbet on the lips. I mean, it's like 5 shades lighter than my concealer nude. And so, yeah, that takes a lot of babying with a lip liner or a lip gloss to go over. And then I got Circe, which looks like an even darker nude, okay? And this is more brown. So I was like, oh, this will be nice. It's even darker. It'll be a good nude, right? No. And even swatch is darker. When I put this on, it is not that much darker than the orange soda. So both of these just look like I've been wolfing down powdered donuts. Now the last things here are the MAC Dazzle Glass Cream, Dazzle Glass, and Super Glass that I have here. Now, these are gorgeous colors. They are. I have nudes, pinks, reds, purples, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Let me start with the Cream Sheen Glass. Dazzle Glass Cream. I hate this. The glitter in this feels like I'm exfoliating my lips, and it's just, no. The color is pretty. I hate the way this feels on my lips. It's just disgusting. And so then we go to the Super Glass, which I actually wore in like my last video over top of Maybelline's Bit of Berry. So it's pretty if you can make it work, but I mean, it's just not something I go for. I just really wanted a Super Glass because they were like limited edition, so I felt the need that I had to go out and get one. So, I mean, I will use these, but it's just something that I honestly could have done without. And then you have the Dazzle glasses, which just get no use. I honestly, I mean, I use Moth to Flame because it's like nude. But I don't really wear a lot of glitter on my lips. Like, I don't know. And then they're ridiculously sticky. I don't know. They're just, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. So, done with lips. Next thing, we'll go to eyes. So I bought this NYX glitter cream palette because I was like, ooh, you get a whole bunch, and like that's really pretty as opposed to like a glitter liner. You might just want glitter all over the lids. Well, they are pretty colors, but when I swatch this, do you see that? Yeah, you don't see that because there's nothing there. I mean, that one's a little better. See that? And I'll do the green one just because it's the darkest. But I mean, look how splotchy that is. Like, when I swatch it, there's like 10 pieces of glitter and then nothing else. So, I mean, I just would rather use a liner, like a glitter liner. And it's not really that easy to use these as a glitter liner. So that was pretty much just like a waste. The next thing here is the Smashbox Jet Set Waterproof Eyeliner in Navy Blue. I've used this in a tutorial because I like to make things work for me, but it's a gorgeous color. Gorgeous royal blue color. This dried out so quickly. And I mean, I've had it for probably over a year, but I mean, dried out within like a month. And this is $22. Look at the size of this. This is like smaller than a sample jar you get. $22 and it dried out. So now it's like I can't work it as a eyeliner. I can use it as a base, but as an eyeliner it would just flake. So I'm not happy with that. I don't know. If you know a way you can make those work, then let me know. The next one is another gel cream eyeliner. And this one's really popular. So I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, what? That worked for me? You're crazy. This is the Maybelline Ice Studio gel cream eyeliner in brown. Yeah, so I want to try this because, I mean, it's supposed to be like a dupe for like, what, Fluid Line or something like that. So I got brown. Comes with this stupid brush. This is the most dumb brush in the world, okay? It is, once you've used it, you need to clean it immediately because it gets so hard. I feel like it's gonna like break off. And then this stuff, I mean, it's like clay. Like, it's so hard. And I haven't even had that long. You see how it flaked all off of the... Look at that piece hanging down there. It's not smooth. Like, I'm like digging for gold here. And then it's like flaking off. It flakes on my eye. It doesn't last all day. It is really pigmented. I will say that. Like, it's super dark brown. But it just doesn't last. And I mean, it's $10. Like, it's not that cheap. So, I might as well just go pay an extra like $6 or $7 and get my Fluid Line, which I'm like in love with if you saw my last favorites video. So yeah, that was like horrible. The next one for eyes I have is the Makeup Forever Professional Aqua Eyes, and this is in number 2L, which is their brown. This is like the biggest regret ever. This is a crock of SHIT right here. These pencil liners are like $18. So I wanted one because I thought it would stay all day. It's, you know, it's supposed to be waterproof, super pigmented. I like Makeup Forever. I like a lot of their products. This right here is garbage. I'm gonna swatch this for you, and I want you to see. Okay, you can see that there, and it looks pretty pigmented, but I pressed pretty hard. Like with my Milani Liquify, I can just barely touch my skin and there's a strip there. That I actually drug down and it pulls. It does not last all day for me, and it's not very pigmented. Like, that's not even that, it's not even as dark as the one here. So I was very disappointed with this. Very disappointed. The Milani Liquify Eye is $5. This is $18. What? No, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna be mad every single time I use it. Okay, so we'll move on to face things. So the next thing is a MAC Blush Cream in Lillicent, which is a really popular color. I actually didn't buy this because of the popularity. I wanted a cream blush, and I felt that this was like the most neutral colored one. I don't like this at all. Like, I've used it in a tutorial, right? Yeah. It is super sticky. Like, ugh. My fingers like getting stuck when I put it in there, okay? So you see, it's really very pigmented, and it's a pretty like peach color. There it is, like loaded up right there. Okay, one, I think it's too light for my skin tone. Two, it doesn't set the way I want it to. I want a cream blush that's going to set almost to a powder or at least a satin. This feels sticky all day long on my cheeks, okay? Now granted, I can lay a powder blush over it, but just wearing it on its own, like I've seen a lot of people do, it's just, no, it's like sticky all day long and it settles in my pores. I just cannot stand it. The next product I have here is something I showed in probably like my last haul, and it's the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer, and this is in 100 light bronze. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Like, it's not orange, it's not red. It looks like it would be, I mean, these are made for women of color, so I thought that this would be an awesome bronzer. I want you to watch when I swatch this, okay? We're gonna see how many times I go back and forth. Okay, you see that? Yeah. There's nothing there when I just barely swipe. Like, there's nothing there. I had to load it up. It's really hard. Like, it's not smooth, and I want it to be a little bit powdery so it comes up off of the pan. It's like hard and like caked. I mean, yeah, like it's ridiculously hard. I don't know what, I can't get any product off of it. I'm not gonna sit here and like do this and then wipe it with my fingers, because then I have like war paint on. So I don't know, maybe I got a bad one. Yeah, so I was super disappointed about that. So moving on, the next things I want to talk about are like skincare related, and these are like cult favorites. So it is the Mario Badescu like skincare line. These are just some of the products for like the acne fighting skincare. So the first here is the whitening mask, which is just supposed to reduce minor hyperpigmentation and acne scarring, and also soothe. So it's like white cream, you put it on your face once or twice a week, and it's supposed to lighten pigmentation. Look at this, look how dry that, can you see that? It's like dry. Like, what is this, clay? It did not look like this when I first got it, and it just did. I mean, I hadn't even had it that long. I probably got it like sometime earlier this year, and it was fine. And one day I looked in it, and it was just clay. Like, what am I gonna do with this now? So that's about a third of the product that I wasn't even able to use because it dried up like paste. Also, I didn't really notice any. I mean, maybe I didn't use it enough. But I feel like if it tells you that you're only going to need to use it once or twice a week, then it needs to be doing some major damage control. And I just didn't see the effects, the results that I wanted to see. The next thing is the buffering lotion, which just comes in like the eyedropper kind of packaging. Oops, that just fell on the table. This is for cystic acne. So acne that's under the skin that is really, really hard to bring to a head. You put this on at night. Just shake it, dab it out. It's really runny. Like, it comes out like a liquid. So be careful, which makes it hard to apply, because I'm like this, trying not to get it to like run down my face, or I put it on my hands and it's like running all in between my fingers, so I don't really understand that. And it also didn't do a darn thing for like cystic acne for me. The last one, I'm sure people are gonna be like, you're insane. That is the holy grail product for me, and that is the drying lotion. This is for like whiteheads and pimples, so the ones that come to a head or like above the skin. You put it on at night with a Q-tip. It is a 2-part solution. The bottom part is it looks like chamomile lotion or something, and then it's some type of like, I don't know, salicylic acid solution on top. You don't shake it, okay? You dip the Q-tip I'm like shaking the camera. You dip the Q-tip straight down into both solutions, pull it up, dab it on the pimple. It's going to be bright pink, okay? It's going to dry. You go to bed like that. You wake up in the morning and you rinse it off. Now, the packaging, like this just, I don't know about you, but most Q-tips are like the same length as this. So while it was cool when I was like first starting to get it out, once you start to need this, you know, get down lower, the entire Q-tip is like in the thing and it's like hard to get back out. So that was, yeah. And then it's like all gunky at the top here. This burns like a mother when you put this on any type of pimple. Like it, whew, especially if you've like popped it, it was like rubbing alcohol on my skin. Does it reduce the size of a pimple? Yes. Do I think that it's worth the price tag? No. My benzoyl peroxide that I paid like $2 or $3 for is just as effective, if not more. And it doesn't burn like that also. And this was really difficult to me to wash off in the morning. Like, I'm scrubbing, and there's still like pink stuff all over my face. So yeah, that line did not work for me at all. And I was disappointed because I mean, they got so many like great reviews everywhere. Last thing that I want to talk about are all nail related. I told you I had a lot of stuff, right? I love China Glaze. It's probably definitely one of my favorite nail polish brands, and I jumped on the Crackle bandwagon when it first came out. I did not get Black Shadow from OPI because it was like sold out everywhere. So when China Glaze came out with their Crackle nail polishes and all the colors, I was like, ooh, I want all of them. So I bought the black one and I bought the white one. This is Lightning Bolt. The only problem with this is, what do I wear this over? Like to be honest, besides black, which I could just put the black Crackle over white nail polish. I mean, it never gets any use. Like I was like, oh, white's gonna be awesome. But I never, like, why did I buy this? I can't think of a color that this would look good over. Like, honestly, if it wasn't like a Halloween tutorial, what would it look good over? And then it just looks like white out on my nails. You know, when it starts to cracking, it's just like, it doesn't crack as well as the black one. So then it just looks like I jacked up white out all over my nails like back in like 7th grade. So that one I should have left alone. Okay. Then I saved the best for last because I'm sure I'm gonna get like 37,000 thumbs downs. Please don't do that. But I'm sure I'm gonna get a whole bunch of like thumbs downs for this next product. And this is dun 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 Sèche Vite. Sèche Vite, however you want to pronounce it. I hate this stuff. I cannot tell you how badly I hate this. Okay, let me tell you why. First of all, it was like $10 a bottle. It has the strongest nail polish related scent I've ever smelled. If you could capsule up the smell of a nail salon in a bottle, multiply it by 10, this is what that smells like. It is ridiculously strong. Not to mention whatever in California makes this like hazardous and could cause birth defects. I have no idea because it's manufactured in California, I believe. So that is just scary. And then look how do you see I've used a lot of it, obviously, because I'm going to use it. But it's so hard to get any more out of here because it's super thick. Like it barely moves. And then the brush is not long at all, so it barely reaches down in it anymore. This causes my nails to chip almost instantaneously. It's so thick, it like sits on top of the nail, and to me that makes it like more prone to chipping because it's raised. So if I nick anything, because I have an extra like 1/8 of an inch sitting on my nail, it just makes it easier to chip. I will say that it is like the fastest drying top coat that I ever have, and it's probably the glossiest. So that is one of the reasons why I use it. But for chipping or just easy to use, you know, like how easy it is to use, I give it like a 0. Yeah, like I was saying, I just absolutely hate this stuff. And I think I really regret buying it. It definitely won't be a repurchase. So that's probably like the longest video in the world. Whatever. If you want to let me know some things that you don't like or what didn't work for you, then leave a video response if you make videos, and I would love to see that. Or you can just tell me down below, okay? Whatever, okay? So, yeah. hit that subscribe button above because you know you want it if you haven't already. Leave me a comment, rate this video a thumbs up. It wasn't that bad, right guys? All right, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye.